discussed the need to make the Bible more available to people and for people to become more familiar with the Bible, reading it and praying it. In October of 2002, the bishops of the world, a representative group, 253 of them, met in Rome for the Synod with the topic, The Bible in the Life and the Mission of the Church. It was important enough to deserve some focused attention, discussion, and ways to bring the Bible more into the lives and the prayer lives of people. So it is important, and it's difficult. We've noted these two things. So I thought it might be helpful for us to have something like a kind of owner's manual. If we buy a new TV, a new VCR, or if that's obsolete now, DVD or digital recording machines or whatever, we know all the jokes, how hard they are to operate. We need an owner's manual to sort of introduce us. When we come to the Bible, we usually don't come cold. We already have some familiarity, some acquaintance. We also have some knowledge, some ideas about the Bible. Maybe we picked them up in religion class. Maybe we just picked them up from the culture of the society around us. Some of the things that we know and some of the things we've heard may be accurate and helpful. Others may be less accurate and maybe not so helpful. So I think it's good to get sort of an orientation to the Bible. What is it? How did we get it? How does the Catholic Church approach it? Over the years, have they said anything to guide us in this? Are there any sort of dangerous or unhelpful approaches that we need to watch out for and avoid? How can we make the Bible more meaningful in our prayer lives? These are some of the issues, some of the topics we'll be looking at. Right at the beginning, I'd like to mention just a couple of small books that if you're interested in having something to sort of read along with or to refer to maybe in the future. I'll mention three. They're all small, fairly popular and introductory that cover some of the material anyway that we'll be talking about. The first one is called How Do Catholics Read the Bible? By the Jesuit New Testament scholar Daniel J. Harrington, published by Sheed and Ward Books in 2005. Another one by a prominent Catholic figure in Bible education over the last number of years now, Stephen J. Binz, B-I-N-Z, An Introduction to the Bible, A Catholic Guide to Studying Scripture. This is published by the Liturgical Press in Collegeville, Minnesota. It appeared in 2007. Then Sister Diane Bergant, B-E-R-G-A-N-T, Sister Diane Bergant, has a book called Scripture, History, and Interpretation, in a series called Engaging Theology, Catholic Perspectives, published also by Liturgical Press in Collegeville, Minnesota. This appeared in 2008. So these would be three books of a more introductory type that would deal with some of the issues that we'll be talking about, something you can maybe refer to as we go along. So I'd like to begin at the very beginning. When we first meet someone, we say, well, what's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? Kind of thing. So let's begin our introduction to the Bible with these kinds of questions. So the first question would be, well, what's your name? Well, we know the name. The name is the Bible. It's written right there on the cover of the book. Well, that's sort of a funny name, the Bible. What exactly does it mean? The word Bible comes ultimately from the Greek. The Greek word for book is biblos. For example, in English, we have something we call a bibliography, sort of a listing of books. And in Greek, a diminutive form for a small book or a booklet was biblion, the plural biblia. So in Greek then, ta biblia means the small books.